You are not the love of my life. You are just a boy with hazy eyes and soft smiles like the scattered rays of the sun as it peeks through the slits of dawn. A light looking through the walls and glasses reflected as it passes through the irises of those brown orbs that absorb souls and a million. A gazillion ways it could happen and a billion people to meet, but instead I tripped and fell directly under your feet, knocked asleep by a potion of pheromones and lack of sleep. You say all it takes is a pill and a can of Red Bull to keep you awake, but I've already stopped drinking water and I've laddered myself with enough daydreams, and yet I'm still here. I fear I just can't get out. I fear I might not want to. You are not the love of my life. You are just a concoction of imagination that feeds my predilection to madness, like the sadness of obsession, a side stream invention of emotion and imagination, foreboding, a recreation based solely on how you bite those lips or how you swing those hips. A struck, stranded feeling mixed with a lover's guilt, a lover stilted and wilted and unfulfilled, the lonely and requited, the unregarded, the stranded. I've been stranded for so long, making up catchphrases and songs that longs for a resolution in the dissolution of this disillusioned disparity between brain and heart that parks my semi-conscious state of mind and leaves behind trails of incarcerated hopes, hopelessly chaining me to you. Are not the love of my life. But when you say things that light 1,000 light bulbs in the sky, it's kind of hard to ignore that. I asked you once if mummies and zombies were the same. You answered that one infects like a virus and the other one's just a name. It's like love and fever, you said. One kills you and the other one just leaves you insane, saying it as though you've maimed yourself enough times to tip over the edge. You expressed the fear and want of falling, but I was already standing beyond the cliff, my arms stiff from waiting for your drop, and instead we swapped places. And it was I who faces the ground that was slowly, surely, sorely hitting my face. You can't just daze around and say things like, yes, I'm the guy who makes puns. I guess you can say that I'm very punny. And not expect to be a fodder for affection. There's an affliction that needs the swift excision of a growth that won't just lead me to my thoughts. And that is, you are not the love of my life. You were just a boy with hazy eyes and soft smiles that riles the insides of my thoracic cavity. You're infiltrating my incapacity to resist the perfect ingenuity of your laugh, or the dry drawl of your breath as it takes away mine. You are the side arc story of this narrative, and it's imperative that your part ends here as I clear off blessings over your chosen deer, ending this story with no confrontation, no lies, no nervous reverberation, no tears or a confession that would take from me years of happiness. Your part ends here as you appear finally with those hazy eyes and that soft cupid smile as light reflects from those brown eyes the profile of another's guise. And I can finally say, without regret or shame, that no, you are obviously not the love of my life. And maybe, just maybe, it would be true.